Maybe you have already read a quote from a Stoic philosopher or watched a video with some inspiring ideas. Perhaps you have heard about this useful and prosperous philosophy through a friend, or you may have even read one or two books about Stoicism. Or maybe you have never even heard of it. Today, encountering Stoicism is the easy part. Understanding the teachings is the complicated part. And when we're in the midst of the storm, in other words, facing various problems, it becomes even more challenging to apply the Stoic teachings and concepts. What the Stoics taught and practiced in the era of gladiators, fighting for their lives, and the Romans, socializing in communal baths, is still applicable in this era of social media and so many inverted concepts. The wisdom of this philosophy is timeless, and its value is undeniable. In this video, I'll provide an overview of Stoicism, teaching the Stoic principles in a simple way so that you can apply them in your life and start the year 2024 in a different way. Often, we get stuck in time, we don't evolve, and we live year after year in exactly the same way. Therefore, I invite you to stay until the end of this video, connect with this teaching, and truly learn to change your life in this new year that is emerging. Genuine progress is only achievable when you are aware of your shortcomings or what may be lacking. Despite Stoic philosophy being very ancient, its wisdom remarkably proves relevant in today's world. It is crucial in building resilience and strength to withstand life's challenges, and this can help you become emotionally resilient, so you won't be disturbed by external events or allow yourself to be irritated by people, things, and situations. Stoicism can teach you to control yourself and maintain tranquility, no matter what happens to you, be it on bad days or on very good days when we are inclined to lose our temper. For success, Stoic philosophy helps you make better decisions and significantly improve your life. Many important personalities, men and women, have used Stoicism to achieve success, and you can do the same. What is Stoicism if it's not right? Don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it, as said by Marcus Aurelius. We must strengthen our stance so as not to be shaken by every small problem or insignificance that arises in our lives. Seneca reminds us of this. You question why good people are shaken so that they become strong, just as trees need to face intense rains and strong winds to develop roots. Facing adversities provides us with tranquility, discipline, humility, and strength. This is why Stoic philosophy exists. It prepares you to deal with any situation and challenge that life presents you with, offering a practical approach to deal with life's complexities, promoting self-control, serenity in the face of difficulties, and the cultivation of ethical virtues. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus compared the art of philosophy to that of craftsmen, where our lives would be the raw material in the art of living, just as wood is to the carpenter and bronze is to the sculptor. Doing what needs to be done may perhaps be one of the most challenging things to practice. We all have in mind how we would like our lives to be or what may happen next year to change our current reality. But are we willing to first define our goals, as Epictetus teaches us, and then roll up our sleeves and get it done? In other words, take action so that our words have value. Each situation in life presents itself as a blank canvas, like a note on your phone, offering us the opportunity to write what we want and shape our destiny. And throughout our existence, how we act determines how we lead our lives. Stoicism, in this context, not only teaches us to seek excellence in life, but also prepares us to face adversities calmly and simply helps us write and enjoy a good life. Just as exercise is done to maintain physical health, there should be some form of art to take care of the health of the soul. Instead of just going along with life, Stoicism teaches us to think clearly, to act with discernment, and to reclaim responsibility and autonomy over our lives. According to Epictetus, What makes someone good in the art of living is not wealth, high positions, or status. It is something accessible to all of us, regardless of age, gender, or financial and social status. Similarly, just as someone who wants to be a great chef must train and know a lot about gastronomy, or a musician must study music, one who wishes to live well must have a good understanding of how to live, as Epictetus told us. To be good at the art of living, we must seek and apply knowledge about living. The Stoics emphasized the importance of applying philosophy in daily life. They saw themselves as true mental warriors and believed that the primary reason for studying philosophy was to translate it into concrete actions. Let me provide a parallel example from the fitness world. You may know everything about weightlifting, follow all the top influencers and authorities, read and become an expert on the subject. As it is quite lengthy, I'll rephrase the text in parts to maintain a clear and punctuated structure. However, if you don't enroll in a gym, practice, and truly make an effort, meaning, do what needs to be done, your knowledge will only be for you to boast, i.e., self-promotion. It won't change anything in your life. There are no results without action. Therefore, to effect significant changes in our lives, it is crucial to define goals and undertake specific actions. Define what you want this year and begin by listing 5 simple actions that will help you achieve that goal. For instance, if the goal is to improve your financial control and learn to manage money, what simple actions can lead me to achieve this? First action, start making your detailed budget, recording all your expenses. Second action, identify and analyze unnecessary expenses to reduce your costs. Third action, pay off your debts or credit card installments. Fourth action, seek opportunities to increase income, whether by professionalizing yourself or earning extra income. Fifth action, learn about investments through finance books. Deep down, we know what we want, but it's essential to have the courage and discipline to do what needs to be done and take the necessary actions. This practical dimension of the art of living in Stoicism entails 2 main commitments. First, it teaches you to have a happy and flowing life. Second, it teaches you to remain emotionally resilient to maintain this happy and flowing life even in the face of adversities. Dig deep inside you. Inside, you'll find the source of good and it's always ready to emerge. You just need to dig. Marcus Aurelius. Imagine your best version. Imagine the best you can achieve in your life. Now look inside yourself. Can you identify and recognize your most evolved version, that person who acts correctly in all situations, does what needs to be done, and remains unshaken in the face of errors, seemingly unstoppable? If you are like me and are seeking to become a better person, you have probably already thought about and known this version of yourself. In Greek, this best version is called eudaimonia, referring to a state of well-being and accomplishment. Eudaimonia is associated with the development of human potentialities, the flourishing of individual abilities, and the divine within us. Unlike current concepts where happiness is often linked to experiences, material possessions, or the pursuit of immediate pleasure, eudaimonia is a deeper form of satisfaction derived from the constant pursuit of a meaningful, ethical, and virtuous life. For the Stoics, the primary goal of life was to achieve eudaimonia, to live in harmony with their most evolved version. The Stoics believe that it's a natural desire to become the most improved version of ourselves. This is why the inner demon or divine spark was planted within all of us as a seed, so that our natural potential is to become the most evolved version possible. In other words, it is in our nature to fulfill what was started with this divine seed and bring our human potential to life. The Stoics practiced this by expressing their most evolved version at all times. They regarded this as a condition in which a person is thriving, living perfectly well, and extremely happy. To be in tune with our best version, we need to reduce the gap between what we are capable of doing and what we are actually doing. In essence, it's about being the best version of yourself in the here and now, acting rationally, and aligned with deeply rooted values. We can only live our best version when we are in harmony with our natural potential. Imagine this as two lines. The top line shows what you are capable of, and the bottom line shows what you are actually doing. Living up to your potential means trying to reach the top line and demonstrating what you are capable of doing right now. Putting into practice the best version of yourself is the path to achieving a happy and fluid life, known as eudaimonia. This may sound simple to hear, but being able to execute it in our daily lives, especially when we have an important task to complete and anxiety knocks at the door, becomes much more complicated. However, that's why we are here, to learn and improve. Think of your best version as a force that guides you to act correctly at all times, facing challenges with courage and calmness, solving problems in an unfolding manner. For the Stoics, the greater the distance between your best version and you, the further you are from eudaimonia. If you cannot manifest your best version, this opens up space for regrets, and anxiety takes residence in your head. If we do not live in accordance with our innate potential, we will never truly feel fulfilled. In nature, for example, the natural potential of a grape seed is to grow, become a vine, and produce grapes. Therefore, in Stoicism, a grape seed lives in harmony with nature. People are conditioned to blame some external factor for everything bad that happens. They blame their parents, bosses, friends, colleagues, the economy, politics, the lack of money, all of this to exempt themselves from seeking the true culprit, themselves. What's most curious about all this is that blaming someone is a choice, just like assuming responsibility. You can choose to be responsible for everything that occurs in your life. The day you change your attitudes will be the day your life will begin to improve. We are the only ones responsible for preventing ourselves from having a better life. Sometimes, this can be a blind spot in our lives. At the beginning of the video, I talked about living years of our lives in the same way, without anything happening to us. If you don't notice your flaws, don't dedicate yourself to self-awareness, or don't seriously analyze your values, you are indeed unconscious of all that, and little or no progress will be possible in this way, distancing us further from the line of our best version. The Stoics teach us that we are the only ones responsible, whether for our happiness or unhappiness, and it also teaches us that assuming this responsibility increases our chances of achieving a truly happy life. I hope this year is extraordinary, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank each one of you who is with us in this quest to learn and apply Stoicism. And if you've made it this far, comment gratitude. Regardless of what we've gone through this year, let's be thankful for being alive to contemplate another year that presents us with plenty of opportunities. Thank you for watching.